Jim Ryan, head of PlayStation, is a fat, greedy bastard. Hello, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this discussion video, I'll be discussing why Jim Ryan is a fat, greedy bastard. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the video. And feel free to join in on the discussion. Let me know what you think of Jim Ryan. Let me know what you think of PlayStation. And in particular, let me know what you think about the new prices for PlayStation Plus, because this is what this discussion video is really all about. But considering that Jim Ryan is head of PlayStation, I thought I'd attack that fat, greedy bastard. So when I first heard of PlayStation Plus Premium in particular, it's one of the tiers of the new PS Plus structure. It's the highest tier, it's the most expensive tier, it's called Premium for a reason. I heard that PS1 games were going to be available, PS2 games were going to be available, and I got so excited because I'm an OG PlayStation gamer. I was there from the very, very beginning. I'm guessing there's lots of Gen Z viewers watching and listening to this right now. I'm sorry, but you weren't on this planet long enough to truly witness the birth of PlayStation. But I was. And I care more about PS1 games than PS3 games. Okay. And even PS2 games. So I thought of games like the original Grand Theft Auto trilogy, actually, on PS1. What are you talking about, Johnny? There's no GTA trilogy on PS1. Calm down. Lay off the prime. Listen to me. They are three separate GTA experiences on PS1. The original, GTA. The sequel, GTA 2. And the expansion pack, or packs actually, of GTA 1, GTA London. I think of, on PS2, The Getaway. I think of Silent Hill, the first on PS1, the second, the third, and the fourth on PS2. Where are those games on PS Plus Premium? Nowhere to be found. That is disappointing. A year later, I think it's been a year that this new PS Plus structure launched. I'm going to say a year. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section below. And I'm still disappointed. I have given that fat, greedy bastard Jim Ryan the benefit of the doubt long enough. I remember when PS Plus Premium just got announced and they started talking about some of the games that were coming to PS Plus Premium, some of the PS1 and PS2 games, and it was small. It was small, smaller than Jim Ryan's cock, believe me. I know, Knuckles, that was a funny one. You can have that one. You can have that one. It was small. But I gave Jim Ryan the benefit of the doubt. I said, okay, maybe when this launches, we will get the full list of PS1 and PS2 games. Well, PS Plus Premium launched I saw the full list of PS1 and PS2 games, and oh my days, it was still small. It was a very small list of PS1 and PS2 games compared to the amount of PS4 and PS3 games that were available through the other tiers. In particular, PS Plus Extra. Because with PS Plus Extra, oh my god, you're talking hundreds of games in total. PS1 was like less than, I'm not going to give exact numbers because I don't like to be wrong, but it was significantly, the list of PS1 and PS2 games on PS Plus Premium compared to PS4 and PS3 was significantly lower. And I wasn't impressed. And I looked at the games and I didn't see GTA. I didn't see The Getaway. I didn't see Silent Hill. I just saw these PS1 games. Some of them good, some of them not so good, some of them I hadn't even heard of, but I didn't see the full potential. So not potential. The PS1 and PS2 both respectively have two of the most well-known and best library of games ever, in my personal opinion. And that wasn't represented with PS Plus Premium at launch, and a year later, it still isn't. Now, if you're a fan of Siphon Filter, oh my god, you must be very happy with PS Plus Premium, because there's a lot of Siphon Filter games on PS Plus Premium across PS1, PSP, I think even PS2 as well, I could be wrong. But if you're not a fan of Siphon Filter, you're like, okay. No, I enjoyed playing PS1 games on PS Plus Premium. I enjoyed playing Toy Story, the Buzz Lightyear game, for the first time. That was really, really fun. It was nice to return to games like Tekken, I think it was Tekken 2, Resident Evil Director's Cut, being able to stream that. Overall, I have had a nice experience with PS Plus Premium and playing PS1 games overall, but it's still a lackluster tier, PS Plus Premium in particular, because I'm kind of focusing on Premium because that was the only mode that really screamed at me. There's lots of PS4 and now even PS5 games that come to PS Plus through either Essentials or Extra. And look, these games could be great, but a lot of them I don't really care about. I wasn't planning on buying those games. They're just there. Here, Johnny, you can play this game if you want to as part of your PS Plus subscription service. Okay, that's great. But a lot of the time, I add them to my library and I don't play them. I don't play them. I do not play them. But with PS1 and PS2, I have such a nostalgic connection to those consoles. I have played a lot of PS1 and PS2 games, so I'm more interested in PS1 and PS2 games. That's why I went with PS Plus Premium. So that's why I'm focusing on PS Plus Premium, really. Am I disappointed with it? So considering that PS Plus Premium has been out for a year now. Again, if it's longer than a year, let me know in the comment section below. Correct me if I am wrong. I won't kill you this time. So, considering how lackluster PS Plus Premium has been, I want to point out, even though I'm more of a PS1 and PS2 kind of a player compared to a PS3 kind of a PlayStation player, there is an issue with PS3 games on PS Plus Premium, and it's the fact that you can only stream them. So if you don't particularly have a strong internet connection, then that's a problem for you. If your Wi-Fi goes down for whatever reason, that's a problem for you. So you can't actually, you can't download the PS3 games. That's an issue. So considering that and the lackluster library of PS1 and PS2 games on Premium, consider that for a moment. And now consider this. Jim Ryan, the fat greedy bastard, he didn't say, here is Silent Hill 1 on PS1. Here's Silent Hill 2, 3, and 4 on PS2. Here's The Getaway 1 and 2 on PS2. Here is the original Grand Theft Auto trilogy on PS1. No. Instead, he gives you Saints Row and increases the price of your PS Plus subscription. Oh, Jim Ryan. So this is from PlayStation Blog on August 30th. PlayStation Plus monthly games for September. Saints Row, Black Desert, Traveler Edition, Generation Zero. And new pricing changes to PlayStation Plus 12 months plans. It's a new month with a new lineup of PlayStation Plus monthly games for September. The monthly games lineup of Saints Row, Black Desert, never even heard of it. Traveler Edition, never heard of it. Generation Zero, never heard of it. By the way, I've nothing wrong with games I haven't heard of. Just saying, haven't heard of them. Will be available to PlayStation Plus members on Tuesday, September 5th until Monday, October 2nd. Let's take a closer look at these games in turn. I'm not going to read the description. Saints Row, I think it's safe to say that game is shit. Black Desert, haven't heard of. Generation Zero, haven't heard of. Last chance to download August monthly games. PlayStation Plus members have until Monday, September 4th to add PGA Tour, 2K23 Dreams, and Death's Door to their game library. And then at the very bottom, it's like if you were watching the news and they like reported on the war in Ukraine or COVID-19 is back, the world's going to end in 2 days, and then like in other news, we also wanted to let you know that starting September 6th, we will be increasing the price for PlayStation Plus 12-month subscription globally across all benefit plans. The price adjustment will enable us. Now, there's a key word here that PlayStation Blog use. To continue bringing high quality games and value added benefits to your PlayStation Plus subscription service. If they had said this price adjustment will enable us to bring high quality games and value added benefits to your PlayStation Plus subscription service, I'd be like, okay, let's see what those additional games are, services are, let's see what that is. But the fact that they say this price adjustment will enable us to continue bringing high quality games and value added benefits to your PlayStation Plus subscription service makes me want to strangle Jim Ryan with my bare fucking hands. Continue. They literally have such a poor lineup of PS1 and PS2 games on PS Plus Premium. It's not like you can play Spider-Man 2 day one on PlayStation Plus Premium. So I'm sorry, no. Continue bringing high quality games and value added benefits to your PlayStation Plus subscription services. You haven't even started, Jim Ryan. You haven't even started. Here are the new PlayStation Plus 12-month subscription plans. So PlayStation Plus Essential 12-month subscription is now going to be €71.99, and in US dollars it's $79.99. You know what? Because it's easier for me, I'm just going to call it out in euros. You can do a currency converter in your own fucking time, okay? PlayStation Plus Extra 12-month subscription will now be €125.99, and PlayStation Plus Premium 12-month subscription will now be €151.99. So currently, I am a PlayStation Plus Premium subscriber So starting from the end of my subscription, which I think is sometime in, I don't know, I think it's actually next month. I think it's actually this month actually. If I want to renew that, I have to pay €150.99. So let's talk about what that is for. So that €151.99 allows me to play my games online. It allows me to have cloud storage. It gives me a couple of PS4 monthly games. It gives me a good few more PS4 and potentially even PS5 games. And it gives me, whenever the fuck they decide to, some PS1 or PS2 or PSP game. Sometimes it could just be a PSP game. Sometimes it could be a PS2 and a PSP game. They just jumble it up. It's a bit like Nintendo Switch Online, really. Sometimes you might get just like 2 N64 games. Sometimes you might get SNES and Game Boy Color games and mix it up as well. So that's what I get. That's what I get. But now I have to look at that service and the price and ask myself, how do I feel about that? I said at the start that there's games that come to even PS Plus Essential, like the monthly PS4 games, that I just don't care about. I don't want to play Saints Row, and I don't want to play those other games I hadn't even heard of. If I want those games, I would have bought those games, considering that they're like Starfield. You can play on Game Pass day one. Sonic Saints Row was available day one on PS Plus. All those PS4 and PS5 games that come to PS Plus Extra, again, a lot of them I have no interest in, and if I had interest in them, I would have bought them. I would have bought them. So the only real interest I have is the PS1 and PS2 games. And there's not that many of them. So is it justifiable to pay €151.99 a year to play a handful of PS1 and PS2 games? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because a lot of the games that I mentioned earlier, like The Getaway and The Getaway 2 and Silent Hill and GTA Trilogy on PS1, I actually have those games physically already, and I have the physical console. So I don't feel like I'm getting my value, personally, because I'm not really interested in the games that come to PS Plus Extra and Essential. Look, it sounds all good on paper, but Johnny, you're saving money. You see, here is the interesting thing about subscription services, and this is what people have been saying for quite a while. You don't own those games. If I decide that I want to play Saints Row on PS Plus Essential, whatever it's on, let me just confirm that I think it's Essential anyway. PS Plus monthly games. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's Essential. If I decide to play Saints Row and I get really into it, at any moment, at any time, that game can get removed from PlayStation Plus. So I no longer own it. So how is that value? How am I saving money? I could just go into a second-hand video game shop and buy Saints Row for dirt cheap, and I have that game forever, and it doesn't go anywhere. That is what I'm going to do going forward. So I am actually just going to stick, for now, to PlayStation Plus Essentials. And if I have no choice, if I want to play my games online, I don't even use the cloud thing because it just never becomes a real problem for me. So I'm going to be paying €71 and 99 cents a year just to play my games online and to get a handful of, 2 monthly PS4 games. Because as I said to you, I don't really care for the games that come to PS Plus Extra. Again, because if it was a good game, I would have bought it. I would have bought it. I bought Final Fantasy 16. I bought Street Fighter 6, even though I sold it in recently. I'm going to be buying Mortal Kombat 1 when it comes out next week, because I'm getting early access. Haha. I got that sorted out, by the way. You actually, early access physically means that basically it's just available a week earlier in your retailer. I didn't realize how simple it was. Look, I buy new games. If I want a new game, I buy it. The games that are coming to PS Plus Extra, they're not new games. They're not like, here's a game that you've never even heard of that has never been released before. It's only, no, there is a handful of games that get released day one on PS Plus, but they're usually indie games, and I don't want to bash on indie games, but it's not quite the same thing as playing Halo or Starfield, day one on Game Pass, is it? So my point is, the games that come to PS Plus Extra, chances are I have no interest in them. Could I sit down and play them for a bit? Yeah, more than likely I could. But then I could get really into those games and they get taken away because of the way subscription services work. So I prefer just to buy my games from the one and own them, and that's just what I prefer. So yeah, thanks Jim Ryan for charging me almost €72 a year just to play my games online. Ah, good old Jim Ryan. Good old Jim Ryan. So like, what do I feel about it? I'm definitely not going to be renewing my premium subscription, because it's been a year now and I don't think that the lineup of PS1 and PS2 games do the PS1 and PS2 justice. There's so many great games on PS1 and PS2, and they're not on premium. So I'm still disappointed with the lineup of PS1 and PS2 games on premium. So I would definitely, I was even considering whether or not I was actually going to renew my premium subscription before they even added in the price hike. So now with the high strike, I'm definitely not going to be renewing my premium subscription. And it's the wording that they use on PlayStation Blog to continue, bringing high quality games and value to your PlayStation Plus subscription. That's a lot of bullshit. And I will gladly wait. I will gladly sit back and wait for Jim Ryan to justify that price. If I feel that price is justified, if he starts saying, from now on, every one of our PlayStation Studios games are going to be day one on PlayStation Plus Premium, then I'm like, yeah. If it becomes something like Game Pass, then yeah. The idea, imagine me not having to actually go out and buy Mortal Kombat 1. It'll be available through the subscription service. Then what I'd have to do is that I'd have to ask myself the question, do I want to own my games, or do I want to rent my games? Do I want my games to be something like Netflix? Do I want that type of experience where the game could be taken away at any time? So it kind of raises questions. This whole situation with PS Plus going up in price raises questions, and the biggest question is, do I want to own my games, or do I want to borrow the games? Do I want to have my games at all times, or am I happy enough paying like $160 a year to have my games taken away at any moment, at any time? So it's just a sit back and wait approach. And to be honest with you, I'm probably just going to get I don't always play my games online, so I'm probably going to end up getting a very basic plan. I don't know what I think monthly is the only thing you can do, but I don't necessarily play my games online all the time anyway. Mortal Kombat 1 I definitely will be. But I'll tell you one thing though, that probably, I don't know. No, I'm not going to renew it. They're trying to get me to renew it now because you can get a discount, you can get like 33% off. So I was like, oh look, Donnie, you're still going to be paying less for a year. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to renew it. I'm going to stick to the basic PS Plus Essentials. I just don't think it's justified at all, to be honest, that price. But I will sit back and I'll wait for that fat greedy bastard Jim Ryan to pull the finger out and justify the price of PS Plus Premium. Justify, what was it again? $171.99 a fucking year. Sorry, 150. Yeah, €151.99 to justify that. Come on, like that's a year, like. Oh God. Okay, so I have said my piece. I'm learning to just say my piece and end the video then as quickly as possible. Look, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think that the new price of PS Plus Premium and all the other tiers are justified? Do you think it's insane? Do you think Jim Ryan's a fat greedy bastard? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. See you next time on Green Hill Gaming.